Swing across the seven skies, see a pure heart never lies. The words you learn were never heard. It's time to think and wonder why. Stars above will always be a shining guide for us to see. And when I doubt, I'll have no doubt, but still I wonder why. Digging through our pages past, wondering how the truth will last. God's in control is what I found. I think I'll try this time around and know what really feels the path I seek, and no one's gonna.
Assalamualaikum everyone. Today, where are we now?
Now, we are at Taman Islam, Terengganu, Malaysia.
Wait. Why we are here?
Let me introduce you why we are here right now. Let's go, explore. People, we explore Taman Islam. Let me clarify to all of you why we choose Taman Islam as our assignment place. Firstly, we want to introduce to all of you that Islamic Civilization Park as one of the Terengganu famous tourism destination and one of the most visited place in Terengganu. Secondly, we want to get tourists gain experience and knowledge about Islamic architecture. And last but not least, our purpose is to expose to tourists about the most history by visiting Taman Islam. So, what are you waiting for? Let's go!
Located in Pulau Wanman, Kuala Terengganu, the 23-acre park is a part of a project to develop Kuala Terengganu as a river town. This Islamic Civilization Park is divided into two zones: Islamic Civilization Park Complex and Public Zone.
The Islamic Civilization Park is an outdoor entertainment park featuring the glory of the Islamic civilization as its theme. TDI is the first theme park to recognize Islamic architecture.
Visitors can get tickets to the Monument Park entrance. Ticket price are as follows. For adult is RM23 and for children is RM17. For student was provided a discounted price by the management of the Islamic civilization. Islamic civilization start operating from Sunday to Thursday starting from 10 a.m. until 7 p.m. On Friday and weekend it's starting from 9 a.m. until 7 p.m. It also provides facilities for you to wander around the monuments here. For example, you can ride a bicycle, tram and buggy to make the trip easier for you. But we took the tram as our choice to surround every monument here.
Monumen seterusnya adalah monumen interaktif Taj Mahal.
After the train ride, our first destination is Taj Mahal. Let's start the adventure.
Monument. The Taj Mahal is an ivory white marble Islamic mausoleum on the south bank of the Yamuna River in Indian city of Agra.
The Taj Mahal incorporates and expands on design traditions of Persian and earlier Mughal architecture.
The tomb is the central focus of the entire complex of the Taj Mahal. Now we are at Sultan Omar Ali Saifuddin Mosque. Sultan Omar Ali Saifuddin Mosque is an exclamation point above Brunei River and so called a village in the water, Kampung Air. It built on an artificial lagoon on the banks of the river.
Built on an artificial lagoon on the banks of the river, the mosque initially seems more attraction than place of worship.
This mosque was designed by an Italian architect, and the Golden Dome is the tallest building in the city.
Now we are arrived at Thailand. This is a Pattani Central Mosque. This mosque located on Yarang Road in Yarang in Pattani Municipality. Built in 1954, the construction of this mosque took almost 9 years. It is a center religious ceremonies to be performed by the Muslim in the soul. If you want to know, the architecture is Western with similarity to the Taj Mahal of India.
Bagshahi Mosque. Bagshahi Mosque is the second largest mosque in Pakistan, located at west of Lahore, Punjab, Pakistan, which is now be one of Pakistan's most iconic attractions. Much influenced by Persian architecture, it was built as an important example of Mughal architecture. Can accommodate 10,000 worshippers in the prayer hall. It was built by Emperor Aurangzeb in 1671 until 1673.
Right now, we want to go explore about Masjid Negara. Let's go! Masjid Negara is located in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, built between 1963 until 1965. Before starting design work of Masjid Negara, the main architect, Faharuddin Abu Qasim, studying about mosques in Pakistan, India, Iran, and other countries. At Indonesia country, we have a Masjid Kudus Minar. Kudus Minar Mosque located at the village of Kauman, Kudus, Central Java, Indonesia. Built in 1549 by Sunan Kudus, its unique feature the harmonization Hindu-Japanese style with an Islamic function. The unique thing that I like about Kudus Minar Mosque is this tower resembling as a chandi who found typically in Hindu temple.
Sulaiman Mosque. Sulaiman Mosque, or better known as the Mosque of Sulaiman the Magnificent, was built in 16th century, designed by the Greek Ottoman architect, which is Mimar Sinan. It is an Ottoman imperial mosque located on top of the third hill of historical to Istanbul in Turkey.
Sulaiman Mosque was built as a complex including a hospital, library, madrasah, kitchen, shops and hospice for the poor. It's one of the best examples of Ottoman Islamic architecture in Istanbul.
Sulaiman Mosque has a great religious significance, as also it is one of the most important structures from the Ottoman era.
Was built in the 17th century in the Timuristan. The features of the octagonal tombs are two columns in front of it, as well as walls, domes, towers, and calligraphy made of blue mosaic.
These features convey to generations that this unique and valuable work has been successfully produced by Muslims in ancient times. Located in the heart of Park Center Park, it is assigned to serve the theologian, the leading religious leader of Herat, Afghanistan, Khwaja Abunas Parsa.
Okay, the next monument is Sheikh Lutfullah Mosque. in Iran. The mosque is famous for calligraphies made of Thai mosaic, for excellent patterns and design of Thai mosaic, which has decorated major parts of portal, corridor, and the main sanctuary. Splendid blue, yellow, and cream color of Thai mosaic are unique all around the world.
Right now, we are at Dome of Rock, or in Arabic we call Kubah As-Sakhra. Kubah As-Sakhra shrine in Jerusalem, built by the Umayyad Caliph Abdul Malik ibn Marwan in the late 7th century. It is the oldest extant Islamic monument. The dome structure and ornamentation are roots in the Byzantine architectural tradition. Okay, right now, let's go inside.
Wow, this is so amazing.
Yeah.
This is so good.
Okay.
What is your name?
My name is Idan. And my name is Kumar.
Right now, where are you? Kubah Sakra. What are you feeling today?
Very happy.
Very happy. Why are you happy?
Not sure.
Not sure. Okay, thank you. The structure positioned near the center of a wide raised platform.
The Great Mosque of Kairouan, also known as the Mosque of Uqba, built in 670 by Uqba ibn Nafi. This is the oldest Islamic monument in Tunisia with the oldest date minaret. And now we are at Masjid Al-Haram. Al-Haram Mosque is a mosque that surrounds the Kaaba in the city of Makkah, Saudi Arabia. As one of the destinations of the Hajj and Umrah pilgrimages, it receives millions of worshippers each year. The mosque, which comprises a rectangular central courtyard surrounded by covered prayer areas, is the site of several pilgrimages rituals.
Okay guys, right now we are at the Great Mosque of Samarra in Iraq. This mosque commissioned by Abbasid Caliph Al-Mutawakkil in 9th century, and it's built entirely of bricks and clay. Today, it stands majestically in the largest ancient city in the world, just north of Baghdad. Sadly, the mosque itself was destroyed in 1278 after Hulagu Khan's invasion of Iraq. Only the outer wall and the minaret remain.
This is a Muhammad Ali Mosque. Muhammad Ali Mosque is also known as Al-Abista Mosque, situated in Citadel of Cairo, Egypt. It was commissioned by Muhammad Ali Pasha from 1830 until 1848. In Ottoman architecture by Yusuf Usnak, it had a central dome surrounded by 4 small circular domes with 2 elegant cylindrical minarets of Turkish type with limestone as the main material. For the lower story and comfort, it was designed by Aladdin. A brass clock tower in the middle of northwestern Iraq, and this mosque can place around 10,000 people at a time. It was reputed as one of the largest mosques in Russia. Introducing to you Bolsharif Mosque. It was built in Kazan-Kremlin in 16th century, but was destroyed by Ivan the Terrible and completely built 2005. This mosque can accommodate 6,000 worshippers, and
Its design was traditional for Volga, Bulgaria. In addition to the main most buildings, it includes a library, a publishing house, also Imam's office.
Nabawi Mosque is one of the most important mosques which is located in Medina City, Saudi Arabia. It was built by the Prophet Muhammad and was the face of his come and his companion. It also built on the site of Prophet Muhammad's house.
The Great Mosque of Aleppo or Bani Umayyah Mosque is the largest and one of the oldest mosques in the city of Aleppo, Syria. The minaret was built in 1090 and was destroyed during fighting in the Syrian Civil War in April 2013.
This monument is Alhambra Palace, which is located in Granada, Spain. The interior walls in the palace are filled with stucco calligraphy works praising the one God. Alhambra is the ancient castle of the last surviving Islamic empire in Spain. It was built between 1238 to 1354 under Muhammad bin Ahmad the first Nasrid. Alhambra means the Red Palace. It was named the Red Palace because it was decorated with tiles and red bricks, as well as a dazzling wall decor with a ceramic of Islamic art, beside the white and beautiful marbles.
Also has beautiful gardens decorated with natural features such as trees, water, and animals.
Here we are, the Kalian Minaret. Kalian Minaret is a minaret of the Four Al-Kalian Mosque complex in Bukhara, Uzbekistan, and one of the most prominent landmarks in the city. The minaret, designed by Baku, was built by the Karakhani ruler of Saqqan in 1127 to Saman Hussein to pray 5 times a day.
Kalian Minaret means big tower, but it has another name, the Tower of Death, because in the Middle Age, criminals were thrown off the top of the minaret.
Are made of burnt bricks are a perfect example of civil engineering and architecture designs.
This is a prominent mosque in Agadez, which named Agadez Grand Mosque, Nigeria. It was built in 1515 but was captured by Songhai Empire and was completely rebuilt in 1844. It made of clay and top pyramid-shaped minaret spiked by 13 rows stakes to strengthen the structure, and then making it the tallest mud brick structure in the world. Mosque is the largest mosque in China. This mosque was founded in 1392 by Naval Admiral Hatchenko during Tang Dynasty. Typifies a Buddhist temple. However, its grand axis is aligned from east to west, facing Mecca. Each mosque is a wall complex of 5 courtyards, with the prayer hall is located in 4th courtyard.
a striking work of architecture. Sultan Mosque was made by many hands, famous for its golden domes. Was located on a beverage bottle donated by local community. Sultan Mosque was located in Kampong Glam, Singapore. This is one of the most important mosques in the country.
Originally built by Sultan Hussein Johor, the construction took place between 1824 and 1826 century with funds coming from the East Indian Company. Built by a mosque trustee in 1924 after the original structure was damaged.
After a long day of exploring the world at the Monument Park, don't worry, the Islamic Civilization Park offers a restaurant which named P. Beteng.
Now, I am at the Beteng restaurant. For visitors looking forward to a culinary experience, the Beteng is a perfect place for them. It is located beside the Terengganu riverfront, and the guests will be able to enjoy the view of Kuala Terengganu City and Crab Island. And don't worry, the Beteng food is delicious and affordable.
Next, the Islamic Civilization Park also has a river cruise. Let's see what's interesting here.
You can get more information about TTI River Cruise from their website or direct contact them either by phone or counter.
TTI River Cruise provide for you a unique, also different experience. You are able to enjoy very scenic of Terengganu River, which is Tokopalo is the embarkation point.
There are many packages we can choose. First is sightseeing tour of Terengganu River, which takes around 45 minutes. Second, about high tea cruise or dining cruise or special cruise. Third, Kapas Island day trip. Fourth, there's a Murni trip, which is cruising along the Malays village including Kampung Bulo, where is Terengganu inscription stone was found.
Crystal Mosque has attracted tourists both domestically and abroad. This mosque located within the park area of Islamic civilization. It was complete in February 2008. This mosque has 55 domes of various sizes. The mosque position on the river further enhances to the beauty mosque as it floats on the water surface.
This mosque has 4 towers in every corner. In each tower, there are a crescent moon at the top, while at the bottom of the crescent were placed crystals of approximately 15,000 per each. And now, let's do some interview to tourists around this crystal mosque.
I want to interview you about Taman Islam and Masjid Crystal. So first, can I know what's your name?
Okay, my name is Muhammad Faiz Muhammad Zamzam from Selangor.
Oh, from Selangor.
So actually this is my first time here. So my first place to visit in Terengganu actually. So this is the first time in the first place.
Okay. Why you decide to visit Masjid Crystal and Taman Islam?
Okay, the first my point of view because we know from the viral from the Facebook, from the tourism which the place you should visit in Terengganu first. So I really want to see actually how the Masjid Crystal.
Can I ask about the Taman Islam? Have you visited?
No.
No. Or you have a plan to visit
Maybe tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Because,
What your hope when you visit Taman Islam?
we
Your expectation.
from my expectation, actually, I want to see what's from the government state provide to the tourism itself. So I don't know. I don't have no idea what they prepared for us tourism from Taman Islam. So I expect maybe there's replicas or
Mosque.
anything regarding the Islam.
What's your name?
My name is Zulifah Kurdin bin Fikri.
What your job?
My current occupation is an English teacher from SK AKTP Jinkers Mamba, sorry. And I have been teaching English about 3 years.
Oh, okay. Teacher, I want to ask a question. Why you decide to bring a student to Masjid Crystal?
Okay, one of the reason is because it is one of the attraction in Terengganu, and I think it's the most suitable for our religion, for Muslim, right? Okay, to visit the mosque and to enjoy the scenery around the landscape and the environment of Terengganu.
Okay, about the Masjid Crystal, what your first impression when you come to Masjid Crystal?
Okay, my first impression is I cannot go in first, so I only see around it lah. Okay, but it's a very beautiful mosque, and it's represent Terengganu in very aspect. It's trying to deliver. Okay, because Terengganu is Terengganu Darul Iman, right?
If you have another chance to come to Terengganu, is it you want to visit again?
Of course, we love to come again and maybe go inside to appreciate what's the make it beautiful, right?
Okay, thank you very much, teacher, for your contribution for our interview. I hope you will save in your
journey back.
Okay, thank you, teacher. How our adventure today? I'm sure that all of you will agree with us that Taman Islam is one of the famous destination and must-visit place in Terengganu. Just not that, I'm also sure all of viewers will gain experience and knowledge about Islamic architecture and also mosque history by visiting Taman Islam. So, come here to experience the wonders of the Taman Islam, and we promise it will be the precious moment to remember.